Rule 130. Section 1, object as evidence. Object as evidence are are addressed to the sense of the court when the object is relevant to the fact in issue. It may be exhibited to examine or viewed in the court. Section 2, documentary evidence. Documentary evidence is the consist of the recordings, photograph, or any material containing letters, words, sounds, numbers, figures, symbols, or their equivalent, or other mode the letters written expression over the proof of their contents. Photograph includes the still pictures, drawing, storage, image, X-ray films, motion picture, or videos. Then section 3, original documents must be produced exception. When the subject inquiry is the content of evidence, writing, recordings, photograph, or other record, no evidence is admissible other than the original documents itself, except the following case. A. When the original is lost or destroyed or cannot be produced in court without bad faith on the party of the offerer. B. When the original is the custody or under the control of the party against whom the evidence is offered, and evidence of offered latter fails to produce if after reasonable notice of the original cannot be detained by the local judicial process or procedure. Then C, it is when original is a consist of numerous account or other documents which cannot be examined by court without the great loss of time, and the facts sought to be established from them was only general as result of the whole. D. When the original is public record in the custody of a public officer or is the recorded a public office. E. That is when the original is not closely related to the controlling issue. In section 4, that is original documents. Original documents is the documents itself or any counterpart intended to have the same effect by the person executing issuing it. Then the original of the includes the negative print, their form. If data that is data stored, then counterpart of device, any print out of the output and readable, the sign of the means reflect data or accurately is an original. Then B, that is duplicate counterpart produced by the same impression of the original or from the same matrix by means of photograph is including the enlargement. Then enlargements in miniatures or by the mechanical electronic recording by the chemical reproduced by the other equivalent techniques which of accurately use of the original. C, that is duplicate admissible to the extent as the original unless one genuine is question raised of the authenticity of the original. Circumstances it is just of the inequitable admit the duplicate layers of a original. So section 5, that is original document must be document that is unavailable when the original has been lost and destroyed, cannot be produced in court. The offeror, upon the proof of execution existence and the cause of its unavailability without the bad faith in or this rule, part of the proof, the contents copy, ridicule, recital of the contents, some of the authentic is document of temporary witness of the order started. Then section 6, that is when original documents, that is adverse party custody of control. If the documents, the custody under the control of the adverse party, he or the have reasonable notice produce the after such notice, after the satisfactory proof of the existence or reference produce the documents secondary adverse the presented case of loss. Section 7, that is summaries. When the contents of the documents record the numerous accounts voluminous, then cannot be examined court without the great loss of time, then fact of to be established is only the general result of the content that such of evidence present the form of the summary calculation. Then the original shall be available examination, then examination copying about to adverse party, then reasonable time and a place. The court may order then the proof those counter in the court. Then evidence is the admissible when the document is public record, when the document that is custody, that is the public officer recorded as a public officer is content to prove the certified and issue when the public custody thereof.